This is Potomac Yard, the DC Metro's most futuristic station. Let's go check it out. In the early 20th century, the Potomac Rail Yard was built, attracting thousands of workers and processing a high volume of freight for the region. The yard thrived and served the eastern U.S. throughout most of the 20th century. However, corporate mergers, changes in transportation patterns, and environmental concerns led to decline and eventually culminating in the yard's decommissioning in 1989. Since then, plans for the site's rehabilitation and redevelopment have been a subject of contentious debate, reflecting the balancing of economic interests along with environmental remediation efforts. In 2010, Alexandria rezoned the whole area around the new station to allow for mixed-use development in the 69 nice acres around the station. Some of this new construction has already been completed, but much of it is still under construction. Construction of the station started in late 2019, and it was inaugurated on May 19, 2023 as the second infill station on the DC Metro system, after Noma Gallaudet in DC opened in 2004. The station's two tracks are flanked by two 600-foot-long side platforms with elevators and escalators up to the mezzanine. The station has a very modern, futuristic design with the use of glass and natural light, along with a silver, a much more modern feeling and modern color than the tan and brown which is used on older stations. The station is also fully covered by the roof, and many overground stations on the Metro are partially covered by a roof, but not fully, so this is one of the few overground that are fully covered. There are two exits from the station on the western side. A northward pedestrian bridge leading to the main entrance of the Potomac Yard station near the future Virginia Tech Technology campus, and a southern pedestrian bridge that exits near some office buildings and the Potomac Yard shopping center. There's also a semi-hidden entrance on the east side with this walkway leading to a local townhouse neighborhood. All right, this is the elevator going to the east side exit. This is the only way there. There's no escalator, and I'll show you why. Very few people actually use this entrance. So there's two people over there pushing a kid in a stroller, but other than that, that's all that's here. The other side, which I'll show you in a minute, gets a ton more entrance, but this road connects to a neighborhood down there towards Alexandria, and it's definitely a nice little entrance that it's good that they built it. Behind me, to the north of the station, will be Virginia Tech's new tech campus. Very transit accessible. There's a lot right over there that will probably be turned to something. Over there's Metroway, the weird BRT system that DC kind of has. I made a video about it, check it out right up there. And yeah, this will all be something at some point. And we have a freight train coming through, which leads me to... Through the fare gates and to the left, you find the walkway over the railroad main line. Norfolk Southern, CSX, Amtrak, and VRE all use these tracks for their rail services. This is one of the best places for filming heavy rail in the DC area as trains make their way to and from the Old Dominion state. The station is less than 2 miles from and has direct connections to DCA National Airport and Old Town Alexandria, along with countless restaurants, stores, and residences within a walking or biking distance from the station. Dash, Alexandria's bus service, runs 3 routes from this station, with Route 36 running every 15 minutes, 7 days a week. #common-win. Metrobus's Metroway BRT runs adjacent to this station. Check out my video on that after this one. The median rent for the area around the station is around $2,000 a month for a 1-bedroom apartment. It ain't cheap, but it's kind of the best of both worlds, the access and the amenities of the big city, but in a more suburban environment. If you leave the Capitol building at 5 p.m. on a weekday, you could expect to arrive at this station, Potomac Yards, in approximately 30 minutes, whether you take the Metro or a car. They're pretty much the same. The average headways between Blue Line trains at this station is every 12 minutes and every 8 minutes for Yellow Line trains, but this is lowered to every 10 minutes and 6 minutes respectively during rush hour and every 15 minutes on the Blue Line after 9:30 p.m. every day of the week. You can see right here when the first and last trains of the day arrive and depart this station on both lines. A one-way trip to Metro Center would cost $3.10 as of April of 2024. A monthly pass to Metro Center would cost $104 per month. Metro is upping fares by 12%, so these will go up starting July 2024. In 2023, the station had 1,144 entries on weekdays And in 2024, as of May 10th, there have been 1,423 entries on weekdays, 1,061 on Saturdays, and 810 on Sundays. The station's busiest day in its history was opening day, May 19th, 2023, at 2,718 entries. Also, fun fact, I'm recording this on May 19th, 2024. All right, let's talk about pros and cons in this Safeway shopping center, because that's where I am. Pros, there is great lighting with the transparent roof and the open air sides, and it's just very bright. 2, trains come every 4 minutes in both directions during rush hour, and outside of rush hour, it's about every 5 minutes, which is still really solid. Both blue and yellow line service, so you get more options to more areas without transferring. And there's lots of housing, shopping, and recreation around, especially with the Mount Vernon Trail. And last but not least, the people that live near this station now have metro access within walking distance, which can be a game changer for many. Let's talk about the cons as well. There's kind of a long walk on the western side, which is the side from most people are entering from. You also could wait up to 12 minutes for a blue line train just because the blue line does not run super often. And that's all I can think of, because this station is just really solid and there just aren't very many cons. There's a massive B right there, so let's get this over with. Potomac Yard is a very solid station. It's the newest station on the system. It really should be good. It expands access to the system for everyone who lives around there, and hopefully we'll see it grow. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to touch the grass once in a while, pet your dog, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.